My name is Glenn Fujira. I'm a professor of disability and human development in the College of Applied Health Sciences at the University of Illinois at Chicago. I've been a member of AAIDD since probably the mid-1970s. My route to AAIDD started even earlier than then. When I was a freshman in college, I joined a volunteer program. What we did is go out to a state-operated institution, and that in the 1970s was the primary long-term care alternative for people with intellectual disability. You drive for miles and miles and miles out into the middle of the cornfields, in the middle of nowhere. But I always remember that first visit. We got off this van, and we walked in the front door, and seeing an auditorium-sized room filled with beds, and the residents were wandering around aimlessly. After that first visit, I realized that something was profoundly wrong with what I was seeing, and somehow I had to get involved in this. And so the next couple of years, I took whatever courses I could on campus, trying to find something out about the topic of intellectual disability. And I encountered Laird Heel. He was one of the old-time members of AAIDD, and he turned me on to AAIDD and directed me there. And I remember opening my first issue of what was then called Mental Retardation and seeing articles about inclusion. It wasn't called inclusion in those days, about deinstitutionalization, about sibling care, about legal rights, and I found my home. There's no place else like AAIDD that brings together a focus on intellectual disability. When I first got into the field, I used to think that what we really needed to do was come up with the one big idea, the great innovation, the great discovery that was going to transform the field. And now at this stage in my career, I've come to the realization that the solution is really, thousands of good ideas done by thousands of very bright people. And I think that's what AAIDD is really all about. It brings together under this big tent all of these people with all of their good ideas. And, in these small and big ways, I think we're transforming the field and fundamentally changing what intellectual disability means to our society. And that's what AAIDD is all about to me.